Oh, hello folks. This is Steve AB for you. Boy, I survived this afternoon. Temperature was really nice today, in the 60s. I worked on my car, that EGR problem I'm having. Told you about buying I haven't put the EGR valve on yet. First I cleaned out the passageway. And then I went down to Faith Rock Trail and I climbed up to the ridge, my heart health thing. Oh, but that's not what I want to talk about. But so far the day's been okay, so let's have a little more fun. Now I've got my Firefox browser open. You remember yesterday or a little bit, I put this one up here, how did this happen video, and I was showing you about this channel that I couldn't understand what whoa. What do I mean? Well, it was this channel. And the thing about this channel is, now you see these videos? Now, 9 hours ago, so they got a new one there. That's a current event. A day ago, when I made the video, this was the only one up there. This one right here. And then what I thought was so strange was then the gap is 5 months and they're talking about Turkish food. Because the subtitles are all in Turkish. And the person speaking on the video is Turkish. And they've been doing that for years. And then suddenly switcheroo. And I thought, what's going on? How do you explain that? Well, I wasn't being thorough enough. This is an update. I wasn't being thorough enough. Now, the name of the channel is this is the handle, The Journalist 41. Remember the 41. Pardon me. This new spread up here doesn't look like it's got anything to do with food. The Journalist 41. And I couldn't see what the connection was with all this food. And when I clicked on this, about, we are the journalist. On our channel, we primarily produce content in the style of review reporting on the Russia-Ukraine tension. And that I thought was strange too, because now they only had this video up. That's not about Russia-Ukraine, and everything before that was about Turkish food. Now, you can see they've put up, in the last 24 hours, they've put up 2 more videos, and it's not about Russia-Ukraine. Those are not the Russian or the Ukrainian flags. Well, I wasn't being thorough enough. I should have clicked on the community tag. Even Zelensky shocked. More than 70,000 Russians surrender 3 weeks ago. Oh, there's Putin. He's Russian. But that doesn't mean that this channel put it up. They're pointing to it on the community page to let their subscribers know about something that the channel person thinks is important. But here was something a month ago, but they took it down. And 5 months ago, but I checked out those titles, and it's about food. So those may have been videos they put up, and then they decided to take them down for some reason. I checked those out. That's about food. And then I noticed something. I clicked on Oracle Eyes because it seems to be about Putin. And the first thing I saw was the name of the channel. Can you see it right here? at Oracle Eyes 41. At Oracle Eyes 41. But the other channel is called At the Journalist 41. Do you think that's a coincidence? Or do you think it's the same people? Well, let's look at their videos. Oh, wait a minute. We are the Oracle, not the journalist. We are the Oracle. On our channel, we primarily produce content in the style of review reporting on the Russia-Ukraine tension. That's exactly the same wording on the new channel over there. The old channel, new channel over there. The Journalist 41. I think there's a connection. They haven't had time to rewrite this, so they just pasted it over on the other one when they changed the name to the Journalist 41, because I doubt that was actually the name of the channel before. You're allowed to change the name of the channel once a year, with no argument from YouTube. Let's look at the videos. Look at that. Putin. The picture. Putin. Brutal shot. Russian main supply relations cut off. The Ukrainians. Oh, that's Russia, Ukraine. France pulls the plug on Putin. Biggest loss for Putin. The Russian army can't take this much. I'm just reading what it says. Do you notice it's not in Turkish? It's in English, like the new ones, the 3 new ones on the Journalist 41 channel. 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So they're putting up multiple videos each day. I do that. 5 days, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, more videos, 11, 12, 13, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh, wait a minute. We ran out of Putin. Where's Putin? Almost all of these have Putin in them. Official statement, Putin's main command center in Ukraine has been attacked. Black day for Putin. At least 9 Russian high-ranking I think they got killed. Ukraine has shot Russia in the heart. So they're showing Putin, but it's not because they like him. They're showing Putin upset. But then suddenly, it started 3 weeks ago, and then it jumps to 11 months. It jumps to 11 months. And it's about food, and the titles are in Turkish. I checked them. The titles are in Turkish. So this must have been a sister channel. And they stopped posting on this one further back, then stopped posting on the other one about food. But I noticed that what's on this channel for Turkish Delights, and that's what they are, for the most part, it's about see, a person like that, that's probably Turkish. That person's probably Turkish. So this is like the sister channel. And it's been about the Russia-Ukraine thing for about 3 weeks. And before that, it was just sitting there. And the other one now is about another part of the conflict in the Middle East. And it was quiet for a number of months. And it switched from Turkish food to English. Now, there's a hint in here that the person in this was not born in the United States. See this. I used to work for the Mossad. I did analysis. That's what I do. I look at things and then I analyze it. I let my mind wander a little bit and then I brainstorm it. You see this one here? Hang on. Wait a minute. I'm looking for, yeah. Even 470,000 Kaliningrad. You know where Kaliningrad is, right? You know where that is, right? Right? You do know, don't you? Where is it? In a way, it's in Poland. Kinda, sort of. Yeah, it's a part of Russia, but it's not actually directly connected to Russia. It's surrounded by Poland. Isn't it? See, when you're a ham radio operator and you've actually worked somebody there, you really do remember it. I think I have a video about a contact with a guy there. You notice that it says 470,000 commas 470,000. But let me show you something. You see this one right here? Putin is furious, 20.000. What kind of person would use a dot instead of a comma? The answer is that the one that wrote the one with the first one I showed you, that's an American-born person. The one that wrote this one, it may be in English, but they're not American-born. Because in Europe, they use a dot instead of a comma and use a comma instead of a dot. So if you want to say pi is 3.14 in Denmark, as an example, or Kaliningrad, they would say 3,14. I'm just analyzing. Sometimes there's little clues. This one claims to be in the United States. But they may not necessarily be native-born, native-educated Americans. So there's a parallel between this channel and the one that I made a video about. They're twins in a certain way, separated at birth. You remember that movie? They're kind of, and they're basically up to the same thing. Let's see. This one was posted an hour ago. It's got 20,000 views. 14 hours ago, 106,000. A day ago, 250,000. A day ago, 73,000. 138,000. They're doing real good on this one. There are people who are following this channel. But we need to go back to the journalist. How are they doing? 10 hours ago, 819,000 views. Doing pretty good. And they got that in 10 hours. I'll bet you if you look at the Turkish food things, even though they had a lot of views, it might have taken them a while. So that's what I decided to take a second peek at it today. Because when I was looking at the journalist and made the first video, I didn't bother to click on the community tab. And then when I went back and I was looking some more and I clicked on the community tab, it took me to Oracle Eyes 41. And then I went, aha! Aha! I wonder if they have yet another Turkish-connected channel on YouTube that they can use for whatever the next outbreak of war is about. I'll keep an eye on it. But have you heard of any new wars starting this week? I haven't, so I'll have to wait until there's another one that starts up. Oh, wait a minute, I know where it could be. Although Venezuela News. Venezuela-Guyana dispute. Why Maduro wants to annex oil-rich territory from the country next to it. That could start a war. I don't know if Guyana has any army. I don't know if there's any army left in Venezuela. You know, a long time ago, I had a close friend from Venezuela. At that time, Venezuela was a pretty nice place to live, but my understanding is it's... Anyway, you see what I'm saying is maybe there's another Turkish channel that's been sleeping for a while, and it's ready to go at the drop of the next headline war. Who knows? We shall see. Anyway, this is the end of my Mossad analysis. Steve A.B. Foyel saying see you in 73.